Hi, it's Catherine Sandland here from White Hart Training. Let's just think about the end of presentations, shall we? There's often a very conventional way of finishing off a presentation, and it often goes along the lines of summary, blah, 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 blah. Are there any questions? Blah, 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 blah. And then, that's me then. If you've got any questions, email me. Here's my telephone number. And that's it, isn't it? Or a variation of that, and it tails away. And I would argue that's a real wasted opportunity, because if people in the audience know that the end is coming, then they tend to perk up their level of interest and pay more attention. And so do you really want them to go away remembering your email address in a sort of traily way? And there's something even worse that can happen sometimes, which is when you end on question time, that, and I've seen this happen a number of times, where somebody has asked a question and you've really struggled to answer it for whatever reason. And so at the end of that, you go, I'm not taking any more questions. But actually, that's the last thing that the audience hear you struggling with. So in terms of their lasting impression of you, and even their takeaway from the talk, it's this rather inarticulate, possibly quite nervous, and maybe very badly answered in some cases question. And that's, again, a wasted opportunity. So what I'd like to just say in this short vlog is that you need to think about making sure that your presentation ends with impact and with a bang. And that is what I would call a final thought. Now, not necessarily a Jerry Springer final thought. For those of you old enough to remember who Jerry Springer was, unless, of course, you're doing a Jerry Springer type of presentation. But it is a statement that's, again, being really thought through very carefully, but definitely being delivered with as much muster as you possibly can. So it is very clear to your audience that you're not going to say anything else. And it's clear because of the way that you stand, the way that you sound, and the energy that you put into delivering that very deliberate final thought. That way, people remember the last thing that you say. And because you've carefully chosen it and carefully crafted it, it will be influential in what they take away from your overall talk. So we start strong with a hook at the beginning, and we finish even stronger at the very end as well. Have a go and let me know how you get on.